Hey everybody, it's Corny the Great, back again in Faster Than Light, or FTL Faster Than Light. This is a game that I really enjoy. It's a game that's been out quite a while now. So I'll go ahead and hit new game. So when we hit new game, a little bit of a stutter there. When we hit new game, we are brought into this loading screen, and obviously this is a spaceship. There's nothing else that could ever be in the history of everything. So, I think that kind of tells you what type of game this is. It's kind of a strategy. I don't know how to describe it. Maybe an action strategy? Kind of it's not really turn-based, but you manage all these systems. Each room is a different system on the ship, and you have crew members, and basically you're trying to make it to the end of I think there's 8 sectors, and you're running from like some Federation. No, you're running from these bad guys, and you're trying to get to the end to warn I believe you're called the Federation, maybe you're rebels, one of the two, and you're trying to warn the leader, and then you have to go and fight the enemy boss. And to be honest, it's a game I've never beaten, so this could turn into a million-part series or a one-part series. Hopefully, we can make it to the end, though. Obviously, I'm going to go on easy because normal's goddamn near impossible for me. But I'll go ahead and I think I'll stick with this main ship type. I have this one unlocked, and then the Taurus and the Vortex. These are just 2 different types. Not entirely sure how to get, or I guess I do know how to get them. I'm not very good at the game. Well, I'm not great. It's a hard game, so it is what it is. But we are gonna stick with the Kestrel. We'll rename it the Corny, obviously. And I'll give you a little explanation of what we have going on here. So this is your control room. Right now I have 1 person in it. Actually, I can go ahead and hit start first. So the data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet. Maybe I shouldn't be reading this. The pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. Tip: ion weapons. Ion weapons depower and lock a system for a time. If they hit the enemy shields, they deal their stun damage directly to the shield system. So look at what we have here. Right off the bat, you can see all my crew members, so I'm going to go ahead and move a couple of them, unpause it, just so that we can see them move. So, Sophia here is in the control room. It's a subsystem, and it's piloting. So, if you have someone controlling it, you have a chance to evade incoming fire. So if they fire a missile or lasers at you, the higher % chance you're evaded is the higher % chance they're going to miss. Manning some of these stations, like the shields and the weapons in the engine and the control room, all give them a little bit of a boost. This is the, what is it called? The sensors subsystem. It allows you to see what's going on on board on your ship. So if that gets taken out, all the rooms are black except for the ones where your people are on it. If you upgrade it, you can see what rooms the enemy ship has, and then if you upgrade it even further, you can see where the enemy AI units are in their ship. The doors. I can open this door and breach the airlock, and the oxygen level in the ship, which is seen up here, will go down. Upgraded, you can move it to blast doors, so it's harder for enemies to get through the doors, which can really help in protecting your crew, because enemies can teleport on board. Up here we have the medical bay, which obviously when you have a injured crew member, you send them there and it heals them. That's one of the more important ones, but you can get stuff to make it so that you don't have to go in there. Moving on, this is the weapons bay. I don't know what they call it. Yeah, I would just call it the weapons bay. It's one of the main systems where all your weapons are powered from here, and if you have someone manning it, I believe that they recharge faster, right? Yeah, I think that, yeah, they do. Um, so you can see here that um, you can activate them, and I'll go more into that when we go into combat. Moving on, this is the oxygen room. It's pretty self-explanatory. It creates oxygen for the ship. If it gets damaged, the ship starts to run out of oxygen. This is the engine room. If that's damaged, then you can't make a faster than light jump. Which means you can't escape. It also helps with your evade chances if you have someone manning it. This is the shield room, the final room on this ship for now. Manning it increases the shield recharge time. You can actually see a little bit of a outline here. That is our shield, and as well as up here. We have one shield, and it shows the status. When it gets hit the first time by a laser, it'll just become weak, and then if it gets hit a second time, it'll turn off. I think that's how it works. It's been a while. We'll figure that out. And last but not least, we have the power of this ship. You can see these power bars. That's how much the green bars are how many I have left to delegate. And then, so if I put them into the didn't want to do that. If I put them into the weapons, it uses them and it fills up this weapons bar. However, I can put one more into the engine. I can take them all off the engine. I can take them off the oxygen. I can move them really wherever I want. Just to make sure that my weapons or my systems are all up to par. So if I'm in a spot where I really need the firepower and I have no plans on escaping, I could say take it off the medical bay and off the engine. I've got 2 extra bars of power that I could put into another weapon. And for now, we'll call that good. There's this is the map. Each one of these lines is a place we can go to, and we have to get to the exit to get out of the sector. So we're going to ignore the distress call because I've had some bad experiences, and we'll go. So your jump leads to a remarkable binary star system. The view is beautiful, but there's nothing else around. So there's literally nothing there. We're jumping to a store now, and I don't think I'll really have enough money, so I'll buy pretty much nothing. I'll just buy fuel just to make sure that I can make it. I have nothing else. This is going to be a quick sector. This might be the only sector in this video. 8 videos, 8 sectors. That seems like it should work if I beat the game. So, we move to a sector, and first off, there's the enemy. It shows their systems and what health they're in, their shields, and their hull. To kill the ship, you have to completely destroy the hull. So, I'll go ahead and pause it and activate my weapons. Now, if I hit control, you can see that the thing goes yellow. So I'll have my burst laser focus on their shields, and because I hit control, it makes it an automatic fire. And then I will have my missile shoot once at their weapons. Now I am in a asteroid field, which means that every once in a while an asteroid is going to come by and strike my ship, like right there, and it took out my shield. So hopefully I can get something off. They have ion stuff, which hopefully they just hit my shield with the ion, which you can see down here. It's locked up my shields for 1 turn. I don't know exactly what to call it. We'll go ahead and get the Artemis ready. Actually, I don't need to get that ready. So we'll go ahead and just wait. Maybe deactivate it. And so we blew up the, I don't remember what type of ship that was, but it exploded. We got 3 fuel, 1 drove part, and 21 scrap. We're going to want to get to the next zone as quick as possible, so as soon as our FTL drive is finished charging, we can make the jump, and hopefully we don't take any damage. I'm going to get the hell out of here, and I'm going to get the hell to the next sector. So, there is the small NG, which is one of the races of aliens in the game. There's like NG and Mantis and Rock and Slug and like Human, and I think that's it, at least in this initial version. But so A small NG research vessel is trying to fend off a Mantis ship. You move into engage, but after a quick scan of your ship, the Mantis ship retreats. The NG offer you a drone schematic as thanks for your timely arrival. So they gave us 15 scrap, which is the currency, and a system repair drone. So I guess now's a good time to explain the ship upgrades before we leave. So upgrades, you can spend scrap on extra availability for power in the shields, but then you also have to buy the power bars. So say I want to add 2 more to my weapons. I would have to buy 2 here, which I don't have enough, but I'd buy 2 there, and then I'd have to buy 2 there, or 2 power bars and 2 power slots. And then there are subsystems, and you can actually buy a drone subsystem that allows you to use drones. So this is a system repair drone, so it'll go around the whole of my ship, and it'll repair stuff like if the oxygen gets hit by a missile, it'll go and repair that for me, so that I don't have to make a crew member move over there, which is good if there's a place with no oxygen in the room. So like if a door gets blown open, or if the room has a hole in the hole, it'll be able to go and fix that without the risk of dying. There's also attacking drones and defense drones, as well as like anti-personnel drones. So those are all pretty cool. The augmentations are stuff that you can add to your ship. So increased scrap recovery is one where it allows you to get more scrap from a fight, or there's some other ones. There's like a stealth one where it allows you to go unnoticed until you fire, and sometimes you can even get stealth weapons which allow you to remain unnoticed even when you're firing. So maybe I'll try to get those this playthrough. We're gonna go ahead and jump to the next sector though. This is another screen, so each sector is marked by civilian, hostile, or a nebula, which nebula I'll get to when I reach one. But right now I only have options to go to pirate-controlled sectors, so I'll go to the top one just in case I want to go to that civilian one. And I'm here, so I think that'll do it for now. Thanks for sticking through this video. The next one will be a lot more action-packed, a lot less explanations. But for now, I hope that you guys have a great day. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to see the rest of this series, which I hope is going to be a good one. Or if you want to see any of my other series, I've got a Castle Crashers Let's Be and a Dishonored Let's Be going on right now, as well as some other stuff that I'm planning. But until next time, I'm Korny the Great, and I'll see you later.